Hey, what's up, snipers? Sniper Nick here, and tonight we're going to go over the watch list for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, January 15th. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Alright, first things first, what you're looking at here is on the left side on the watch list, and on the right side is going to be TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim. Quick shout out to TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim. We always got to do it. We actually made every single dollar so far on our iPhone, and I don't think we would have been able to get through the trials and tribulations without the phone, because we started trading at our full-time jobs. So there was really no other way around it, and we became so accustomed to it that the buys and sells, we've never stepped away from the phone. So we're still doing it. I'm actually doing this from our hotel room in Vail. And what's so awesome about that is we were actually able to trade from the top of the mountain because we had the phone and there's service up there still. So that was awesome. We're gonna start with CVSI, and that's the chart over here to the right. We're actually in CVSI overnight, and we're looking for a gap up and a push tomorrow morning. CVSI is a cannabis play that broke out of its multi-month high of 108, or its month high, sorry, of 108. Let's go ahead and let's dive into the 1 minute and 1 day. We end up getting in on this little dip here, and we got in at 116. We really didn't want to see it get below 112, and ideally it would have got buyers. A lot of the times with these first green days, you see buyers into the close, and that's the ideal situation. Now, CVSI didn't get the buyers into the close, however, it didn't get down to our cut, and it's still holding that 112 support. A quick little signal we're looking for here. We'll go ahead and see what's going to happen with CVSI tomorrow. We want to see it gap up and get those buyers at 117 that it was missing in power hour today. Right, next on the list is another OTC play, is TMRC. So on the long-term chart, check this one out. TMRC, it spiked all the way from 25 to 150 in December. Since it got to that 158, it is down over 65%, and it really hasn't found a bottom. However, today it finally got a little green day, not much, but a little green day, and it looks like it could be seeing some bottoming here. It finally had a day where the morning dip bounced to green. As you can see, it topped out at 72 midday, and then it kind of created a trading range between 72 and 65 throughout the rest of the day. So we really got an eye on this. This has legs. You've seen it in the past that it could run. It has a trading range between 65 to 72 cents. If it breaks at the top of that range in the morning, we'll be watching for a potential push tomorrow. That's key. VWAP is right around that range too. So let's go ahead and see if it can push or break down. Ideally, they come up with some news. They haven't had news since that big run up. TIUM. So this one's interesting. Now we're going to step into the listed land. It's a listed oil play that broke out of its multi-month high of 80 in the AM, and it's still holding into the close. So we're watching to see if it can get that push for a potential second green day. When it broke out in the morning, it gets a 15% push. So this is showing that it has legs. However, it topped out there. But when it comes back later on in the day, it ends up getting a pop over that 79 and just another nice 15% plus push to 94 when it ended up topping out. And it didn't dip into the close. So it is still holding. There's a lot of newbie shorters nowadays. So a lot of people could be getting into this early and could be kind of stuck. So we're going to go ahead and keep an eye on TEUM tomorrow to see if we can get that legs to hold that multi-month resistance and push. Last but not least, I always like to throw the wild card in there. The fourth stock on the list is a sub-penny stock, and it's VSYM. Really all year not doing anything. It becomes a sub-penny all the way down here in the mud. Gets a random green day yesterday, and then today they come out with news that it's funny news. It's pretty seems like it's pretty significant, but keep in mind all these sub pennies are garbage. But check this out, they're getting some pump news. Company, it says VSYM is the only company planting cannabis in Uruguay this season, and they're on target for 250,000 pounds. That news ended up giving it some morning legs. Topped out at 2.3. However, we do see this thing has some life again and has some volume back, and it's got a little trading range, a little bit spread, but you got to expect that with these sub-penny wild cards. The thing with these, high risk, high reward. All right, so definitely never recommend going big until you play these over and over and over again. However, these things could have huge legs, and VSYM just got that fresh news article this morning. So let's see what can happen if it can hold, if we get back to this 0.002 and hold in the morning minutes. We're going to be keeping a close eye on this one. That wraps it up for the watch list for tomorrow. What we're going to be watching, keeping a sharp eye on. From yesterday's watch list, there is two plays that we just wanted to talk about. The first one, Tilray. This is not something that we're looking to make a short-term trade on. But this is a cannabis sector leader, and this one is heating up, just like CGC was on Monday. Tilray heated up again. So Tilray heated up on Monday, but it also heated up again today, and it had a nice push. And what's awesome with these is when the sector leader gets hype, you usually see the penny stocks starting to perk up with it. So we're going to keep an eye on these penny stocks, these cannabis penny stocks. You can see TRTC, OWCP, CBDS, and the one we're in, CVSI. And then last but not least, another OTC. So this is a great list. We love the OTC stocks, and there's a couple of them that are on this list, so it's nice to see them getting back and getting some volume in there. But check this one out real quick. This was on the watch list yesterday, CYDY. Like we said in the watch list, we didn't want it to break out right away. We wanted to see it kind of create a trading range, and it did exactly that. It didn't break out. It topped out at this 117 yesterday, and then today it dipped to 1, but it held 1, and it came back to that support of 110, and now it's holding 110. So you got a little bit more consolidation up here in the ones. This is exactly what we wanted to see. We'd like to see it consolidate a little bit more, but if it does get that gap up tomorrow, we're going to be keeping a close eye to see if this one could get that push. All right, guys, so that wraps it up for the watch list. We are enjoying it out here in Vail. Check out our story if you don't follow us on Instagram. We're going to be on the slopes tomorrow. Me and Mike will probably be trading a little bit up there. It'll probably be just from midday. But it's been awesome here, man. This is super unique to be able to do this at all these crazy places. Really excited to make this year a big year with all you guys. So let's do it, guys. Much love, my sniper team. We'll talk to you guys soon. See you, snipers.